Oh, he's in here already.
Nice. Little snowman.
Yeah, it says I spy you in the recording booth.
Aha, yes. I just went ahead and created that so that we can have like multiple locked channels, because that's always nice to have. I'm curious to see if Garrett will actually be watching. I don't know whether or not he is, because he might be working, but it's fine.
That's a great question.
This is going to be a shorter stream. Maybe, I mean like 2 hours probably.
Which is a relaxed short.
A decent thing. Like, we should be able to get into Foreside, do some of the stuff there. Maybe. Yeah. That would be a good goal. We're definitely not going to get through it all, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta send out a notification. And chew obnoxiously.
Where did you... Oh, yeah, I see. I see where you saw that he joined in.
Yep. Yeah, it always goes to general. Where... Oh, let's put a not real in there. Yeah. We love penguins. Penguins are real. Birds are not.
Yes, yeah.
Because Antarctica, they can't fly, so they're fine.
Right. So disqualify them.
Those and the kakapo, I think. It's that or kakapo. I don't remember.
Is it another flightless bird?
Yeah, it's basically like a parrot that's too dumb to fly in New Zealand. There's like
nice.
There's like 80 of them.
I think
they're going extinct.
I think puffins are probably my favorite bird.
Puffins are
in
cool.
general. Puffins look so cool.
They do.
They look like living stuffed animals. They don't look like actual animals that should exist.
Mm-hmm. I was right. It is the kakapo. It's like a giant burrowing parrot thing.
Burrowing parrot.
Yeah, just like my my cousin from the land down under. You don't know him.
From a land down under.
The land down under. No. Okay. I guess it's time to transition over to the game. Because that's what people are here for. Did I hit the right one? I did hit the right one. Alright, cool. Welcome, everybody. I am eating my vegetables and playing EarthBound off of a very small amount of sleep, but it's fine. I worked last night, but I feel good. It's only my first day today, yesterday, so I don't know. It went well. We are getting really good bit rate.
I completely forgot what we were doing in this game, and by we, I mean you.
Well, okay, so we just defeated the Mondo Mole, so we're basically leaving the village for now. Although I want to stock up on eggs, because...
Of course.
Because that's the way to get money right now.
Yeah, because the currency of this game is in hamburgers and eggs.
Oh, am I unable to do... Oh, I don't think I can... Aww.
Didn't you already do it?
I didn't actually. Well, I think I did. Yeah, but
you bought it and then you fought that.
I guess I can't. Guy. Yeah, the unassuming local guy.
There's no more eggs for sale.
No more eggs. You cannot get any eggs. That's fine. I can get more eggs later because you can still buy them in the actual shop. So we might as well just go. The worst part is making it back through Happy Village, or not Happy, Peaceful Rest Valley. But that's fine.
It sounds so ironic.
Because we're strong now, so.
Right. Strong.
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 Strong stonks.
Big strong.
Big strong.
Big strong boy.
Wait,
Magic.
Raquel, you've never seen EarthBound before? This is like the game. This is one of my favorite games ever. It's got new age retro hippies. Which I don't think we fought last time, but I hope we can, because it's a must-see in this game.
New age retro hippies.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to sell a game.
Yes.
also
apparently, I mean, well, to be fair, getting...
oh my gosh, Dr. Tabby's...
Hey!
Dr. Tabby's in!
She's back. This is the...
Yay!
This is when you get the female audience, I guess. But no, so Raquel is like, she's like super into Final Fantasy 14. I think I mentioned her on the last stream. But like,
okay.
I think she'd normally tune in, except she's like way into the raids, if you know what that means, and I hardly know what that means, but it's all about the raids. Oh, you're working on a script? Is it for your I gave you a shout out as the Final Fantasy person.
Dude, those sorts of games where you have to like do that sort of stuff, it takes commitment.
It does.
Like, skill.
Those MMOs.
Any game.
I was gonna say, is it your the Straw Man short film that you're working on? I think. I don't know. Either way, now we're just missing Garrett. He's like one of the self-proclaimed EarthBound fanboys because he has a hat. He has a Ness hat. I don't even have a Ness hat.
Wow. That's hardcore, man.
Mm-hmm.
When you get the hat, that's just when you get that
Feed Paula the croissant.
Croissant?
Un croissant. Je voudrais un croissant. 14. Oh, yes. I have not played 14. Let's see.
Hey, Little Snowman 888. Woohoo! My buddy.
I know you by second degree. Is that what that's called? I don't know. Jeez.
Yeah, well, actually, by a degree of 1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it's like the degrees are like stepping stones.
I see. Okay.
Close enough. Raid 5 days per week. I think 4 hours at a time. Good grief.
Yeah, no, they're insane.
Good grief. First of all, welcome all the people. Thank you all 3 of you for watching. Oh, there's 5.
Your voice is going crazy. Are you using the noise suppression feature in Discord? You might not be, but if you are, it might make your voice sound a little robotic.
I think it's because my connection's bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would do it.
One bar on the voice connection thing.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. I was gonna say because I've got
working from home, so all the bandwidth is going straight there.
Oh, are you saying it's quiet? That's good. It's good. I can turn Max's volume up.
No one has ever called me quiet ever, so
yeah, that's a very rare thing to get from Max.
Like
also, hold
honor.
up. Garrett is in the other chat. Garrett, you need to get on the stream. Hold on, I'm messaging Garrett right now. You know, actually, I'm just dragging him in.
No questions asked.
Hello, Garrett.
Hello. There's no escape.
What is happening?
I have dragged you into the EarthBound stream, and you have nothing you can do about it.
Why am I on the stream now?
because it's EarthBound, and you missed the last one. You have no excuse.
Okay, yeah, I did miss the last one, but I'm watching the one now.
Oh, so you are? Okay. I just didn't see you in the chat.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Audio on.
We
all
legitimately.
Right. Well, you can go back. Goodbye.
Right, yeah, I'll go back.
We legitimately did just drag him into the room, though.
I'm definitely not abusing my power too much.
Dude, definitely not.
It's fine.
First time seeing this game, I knew Ness only from Smash Brothers. Map movement reminds me of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Game Boy.
That's
platform for this.
Superstar Saga is so good. I should also play that on stream. It's one of my favorite.
I definitely have to side with my good friend there on, like, before you did your playthrough of this game years back.
This is an SNES game, by the way.
Right, I had no idea what the characters in Smash Brothers were from, like, at all.
Well, nobody did. I didn't until. I mean, I played this game first when I was like maybe 12, or something like that, and I did play SNES and EarthBound first. Because you play Smash Brothers and you're like, what on earth is this kid saying?
What?
Speak it fast!
Yeah, I still don't know exactly like some of the stuff he says. I was like, is that how spells work? You just like say some letters and wave your hand?
LMNOP! Oh, butterfly. Land on my nose, you.
What? Oh, I guess that is the thing.
In Mother 3, you sort of just like, listen, Raquel,
I'll that you play Final Fantasy.
I'll get around to it. I have it, and I also have the remake, except I do not have my PlayStation set up right now because my sister it was at her her apartment, and she is currently banned from our house, so I am not allowed to.
Avery, you know this because you've known me for a long time.
Actually, I rephrase that. I'm just too lazy.
Like when it comes to consoles,
Mm-hmm.
like you know that for me it was
Yes, we can still be
so
friends.
long.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's good. That's good. See, friendship maintained.
That's good. Hey,
But,
Raquel's great. She's taking care of Pamtree for me.
Oh, good.
Pamtree is one of my succulents.
Right. You told me about that. Which is like one of the best names for a plant I've ever.
Oh no. Okay, Dr. Tabby. I wish Duster was a character in Smash. He would be so cool because, so like, you have your Psy users, but you do not have a non-Psy user represented anywhere except for like Ness's Final Smash, or not Ness's, Lucas's, because Boney shows up, and so I'm just like, dude, we need him to be in the game. Like that'd be so cool, especially because like. I mean, you can't really say that EarthBound is underrepresented now because it's been receiving a lot of love in the Smash Brothers series, which is good. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely would love to see more representation there.
Dude, in my room right now, I look over to the left, and my PS4 is sitting atop my Xbox One, and neither of which I have used in months.
I was gonna say, why do you have an Xbox?
You knew that, like, for years, all I had was a Wii.
Yes,
okay? I had
for
a
sure.
Wii. That was the first console.
Well, so I was
ever
surprised
had.
when we did Luigi's Mansion, which you all should watch, by the way.
If you can manage to suffer through it, it's rather.
I saw your PlayStation. I was like, dude, you have a game console that isn't a Wii?
Oh, and you were like actually in my house, like recording. You were like,
oh,
wait,
I just bought a ruler. All right, I might as well show this off. Paula, use the ruler. Now she can figure out the length of things easily.
Yeah, now you can show off your financial irresponsibility.
Yes.
First console I ever had was the V-Smile.
I have no clue what that is.
I think I know what it is. But like I had a Wii, and then I think I bought myself a 2DS. And then
oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought myself that, and then years and years and years went by, and nothing. And then my cousins bought me a PS2 because I used to play it when I used to go over to their house. So I was like I was doing the whole console thing like so out of order and all whacked out. And then all of a sudden,
the PS2 is great.
Oh, like all of a sudden, after like so many years, my dad just has a coworker who was trying to get rid of this Xbox One, and so he gives it to us. And like the only game that I wanted to play on it was Battlefront, so that's what I did. And then the next year, he brings back a PS4 from like the same coworker, and it's like it's too much. And then last Christmas, I bought a Switch primarily for myself.
Yes.
But I said it was for the family.
Well, that's what you do. It's a family purchase, but for me,
right. It's a family purchase that I purchased that I said the whole family can enjoy. It's like when we got the Wii and my dad said we'd only use it for exercise. That did not last long.
Let's see. I did use the world's greatest ruler, and then I threw it away because it's useless.
Dr. Tabby says it's a kiddie console for little kiddies. The V-Smile is like.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
For little children. Salesman duped you because it stopped being the world's greatest once it hit your inventory.
Yes.
This is Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Oof.
Oof.
Deja blue.
No, Raquel, but seriously, Raquel, this game is amazing and you should play it.
Dude, I remember when Oof.
that was
like,
a bigger meme a few years ago.
Well, no, not it's when it was a meme, but like playing Roblox.
Okay, let's see.
Years.
So, here I'm gonna explain this quick. Oh yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but okay. So EarthBound, originally released on NES or SNES. If you want a cartridge of it, you have to pay usually around $200. So don't do that.
And you're immortal.
There is a re-release on the Game Boy called Mother 1+2, which has the first two games. Hold on, I'm not done explaining, Raquel. There's more. So there's a re-release that was only released in Japan called Mother 1+2, which has the first two games. which I would not recommend because the audio quality is terrible because the Game Boy's sound chip is very different. And it's fine on Mother 1, but Mother 2 it's very bad and it's kind of hilarious. But also if you wanted to buy that, it's cool, but you need a DS or a Game Boy, and it's also illegal. So emulator would probably be good to go, but if you have a Wii U, you can buy it there. But it's not on Switch yet, which they really should do because they have any SNES games on there. But
wait, they have.
No, I'm not dissing your Game Boy Advanced. Game Boy Advanced is great.
I didn't know that they hadn't added it for Switch yet. That shocks me.
Yeah, well, so like they have their service. If you have Nintendo Online, you can play a bunch of NES and SNES games for free. But I think just due to the portability and stuff like that, there aren't really any RPGs on there, which really sucks because they're great.
That surprises me that they haven't been more like diligent about getting that going.
Oh yeah, no. Earthbound unopened.
$1,000.
It would go for about that much. So Earthbound, when it was first released on SNES, it basically came with a giant box, like, and the player's guide and like some other stuff. So it was more expensive than the normal game back in the day, which is also part of why it tanked during its first round, because it was so expensive to buy. And so if you can find like a legit, fully, what's the, like, mint condition or whatever, just unopened one, it's insane. Yep, yeah, the scratch and sniff stickers. So, and they also like made the box smell like farts, so that's cool. Or I think that some of the stickers did something like that. All right, time to go to.
So cool, dude.
They are,
so
yes.
Cool.
Normally they were really bad, but there were some good ones.
There were some good ones. Any ones that had like a cookie on it usually smelled good.
Time to talk with
But
Mario and Luigi.
Never smelled anything like cookies though, but smelled good.
Yes. All right, time to see the Runaway 5.
Oh yeah, the band.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot about this part of the game.
This is great because you see them multiple times and they get in the same situation like thrice.
That dialogue with Mom, though, someone was paid to write that.
I love the dialogue in this game, though. Yes, thrice. Which you don't go any step further. I don't think quad rice is a thing. And that's what I'm calling it, quad rice.
That's like, oh man, I'm trying to make a complicated pun about like rice, the food, and like a quad, but it's just not working.
Yes.
Like a four-wheeler, but I can't come up with anything.
Let's see, this guy have the, no. There's this one item you can get, it's from some, oh no, it's the guy there with the, it's from Pigpen.
Yes,
you can buy this item called the for sale sign, and it's basically an item you stick above your head and someone will run up to you and buy something from you if you want to sell something. It's amazing. There's no version of thrice for 4. Okay. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. How do I probably need to
There should be though.
Copper. Oh, I already have a copper bracelet for Paula. I want to sell.
That seems like something that would be at least partially useful.
Mm-hmm.
To have a word similar to thrice for 4.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's not as common. For any of you guys who want money in this game, just buy eggs, wait until they become chickens, and then sell the chickens, and you'll make infinite money.
It's like, the closest thing I can think of would be like quadruplicate.
Mm-hmm.
If that's a thing, which it may very well not be. That could literally just be something from the chasm of my brain that tried to crawl its way up and is like, yeah, that's totally a thing.
Yes.
But I don't know. I don't know if quadruplicate is a thing. It sounds like it should be. It sounds real. I feel like I do that more often than I realize, where I'll use a word that sounds real and I think it's real, but in reality, it's just not. Yeah, quadruplicate. It should be a word. If it's not a word, it should be a word, because there's nothing. The Latin, it all fits. It all fits. All this carpeting. This is great carpeting.
Yeah, it is very good.
I flew on a plane that the entire interior, even up the walls, was very much similar to that. Adjective.
Gotta show
Yay!
him there.
It is a thing. I didn't just imagine it. Quadruplicate's a thing. Thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
no, that's the thing. I thought if you were saying that in the context of, like, twice or thrice.
The carpet would work great as a battle background. All it needs to move
It
around,
would.
just wiggle a little bit. And
For
that's all
sure.
you need.
All right, let's
Dude,
go.
I mentioned that. Speaking, that goes back to our Luigi's Mansion playthroughs. At the boss battles, there's some really crazy backgrounds that are very similar. Like not exactly the same, but like
yeah.
bright colors swirling around the boss fight. I thought was like super dope. Like,
Yeah.
I liked how isolated that made the boss fights feel. Like instead of just fighting a bad guy like in a field or on a mountain, it's like, no, you're fighting them on another plane of existence right now. Like nothing else matters but this boss fight. And I think that, I don't know, it adds to the theatricality of it, I guess.
Yeah, no, there are some things that are pretty harsh on the eyes, and in any re-release of this game that you play on a modern system, they actually added some blur effects for some of the flashing lights because of epilepsy.
Waluigi on base back there?
You know what? I've never actually noticed that before. It looks like him. They mainly in the Japanese version, both of these characters they just wore all black, but they made them red and green because of the popularity of Mario and Luigi. Let's see. Oh, my chickens are hatching. Chickens hatch.
Just like chicks just coming out of your pockets.
Okay, got 2 chickens. Excellent. Let's see.
Again, this world's economy is just so funny to me. Hamburgers, eggs, chickens.
Oh yeah. Well, it
harkens back to a simpler time. Of
let me
trade.
see. I mean, if you're lucky enough to get a piece of mediatite from an enemy, it sells for a lot. So rocks are worth a lot too, I guess. But that's understandable. Space rocks are pretty cool. All right, time to sit back and enjoy the show. I'm gonna finish my broccoli.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
I love how it's called the Chaos Theater.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Also, they removed the sprites in a lot of these scenes because it would like destroy the game if they were there.
Oh, really? Like, it's just too much going on.
Yeah, it's really funny. If you can find YouTube videos of it, it's great.
I mean, I suppose they could have done what they did with the room full of the blue happyists.
This is not the Honeybee Inn. Ness does not cross-dress. That would be probably in some fan fiction, but I do not know what it would be called.
That sounds like an EarthBound enemy, broccoli.
Let's see.
Sure
the closest thing to a vegetable that you fight in this game.
The sprout, right?
Yeah, like you fight plants, but I don't think you fight many vegetables. In Mother 3, you fight a bass. It's just an angry bass.
Bass guitar?
Mm-hmm. Well, not a bass guitar, like a cello, like classic bass.
Oh, that kind of bass.
Not a cello.
Like,
that's
like what Waluigi's playing back there.
Yes. You fight one of those because it's jealous.
Mother 3, you fight a whatever.
Yeah, there is an enemy called whatever, and I love it. It's funny because a lot of there's a fan translation of Mother 3, and so they made up a lot of the names for the enemies, and so they didn't know what to call those, so they're like, let's call it a whatever. Because I think a lot of the games were or the names were voted on with like polls by fans or like whoever was working on it.
Avery, have you heard that song, whatever?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, hold on, let me just find who sings it. It's one of the most weird, funny, but also it goes really hard, but it's also like a really short song. Oh gosh. Oh, it's the United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch on an album called Fake Songs. And I need to hold on, I need to post that to music.
Yeah, just put it in music.
Yeah. Everyone go look it up. United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch. And just listen to it. It's only 1:31. It is so weird and so funny.
Are you talking like They Might Be Giants weird?
No, it's a different kind of weird. Like, I told you, it's one of those mixes that our family friend made for me when I was very young.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's part of the first disc that I haven't finished reconstructing.
Time to walk into a bus.
I had my screen off. Like, I wasn't looking at the screen when you said that, and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, it was off of the first disc that he made, which is currently locked and jammed in our glove compartment, so I can't reconstruct the disc with the oh shoot, what's the name of that app? I forget it already. The music one where it listens to music and Shazam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Shazam that disc so that way I can make a digital version of it, since the disc is long since been ruined.
Nice.
But it's on that first disc, and it's so weird and so funny. Hold on. I will post it to music. Bang. Hopefully that works. Because it's, yeah, here we go. United States of whatever. It's very good. It's so weird.
I will give that a listen. No, the Runaway 5 are driving. Ness is not old enough. Ness is 12 or 13, I think. Yeah, 13. Thank you, Dr. Tabby. Dr. Tabby has a PhD in EarthBound.
Ah, okay. EarthBoundology?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, now we're in the Spoopy Town. The premise of this game is to go to some different places so that you can, like, go into your mind and then stop this dude who, like... He's like the Universal Cosmic Destroyer from, like, 10 years in the future, and he's like, hey, I'm killing everything, and I'm gonna be bad, and so you have to stop him. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. This game has no depth, and it's absolutely terrible. Also, so, like, for reference, I'm, like, super tired. Well, not really. I don't feel tired, but that was a very bad summary. So I work. So I have a third shift job, and I worked from 10 to 6 in the morning today. So I woke up at noon, and I also work from 7 to probably 6 again. So it's gonna be a drowsy stream today. This one's also gonna be a little shorter because my time is compressed, but it's fine.
So wait a second. Is the theater isn't open? So what did?
I have another
job. What are you
job.
doing for work?
So I'm basically restocking, or like working on resets for different like Kroger and other businesses.
Okay. I did not know that that's what you were up to. How's that going?
It's good. I worked my first shift yesterday, so very good.
In answer to your question, Little Snowman, an insect from the future.
Yeah. So there's this guy.
Know what was going to happen.
There's this guy named Buzz, and he's like, "Hey, guy just wants to destroy everything, and I'm warning you about it because you're like the chosen dude or whatever." And they're like, "All right, let's go along with this," and so they do. And then he gets swatted by your neighbor's mom.
The world doesn't want a 13-year-old to stop the Great Destroyer. His mom wants a 13-year-old to stop the Great Destroyer. She's literally just like, have a good day, defeating ultimate evil. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Well, it's funny because, so, like, in the localization, one of the early localizations of this game, or especially, actually, in Mother 1, Gygus' name was translated to Gigu.
Gigu.
And it's really funny. And so, like, there's a reference to it at the end where your mom's like, so you were off fighting that evil guy, like Gigi or something. It's great.
Gigu.
Yeah, no, EarthBound does what it wants and nobody cares. You just don't question it.
Right, yeah.
Give me that bat. Alright, let's see.
Which we mentioned.
It's about time to get possessed by a ghost.
We mentioned this in the previous stream, but I actually really appreciate games in this similar vein that don't take themselves so seriously that, like, trying to make it funny would seem out of place or inappropriate. This game, like, managed to find, like, a happy medium between the two. It was like, we're going to set up serious scenarios, but at the same time, we're going to have fun with the world that we've created. Like, there's talking psychic bugs from the future. Animals can talk. Like, it's all up in the air. Like, everything's crazy. There are child geniuses, there are aliens, there are, like, cults. And you just roll with it. And if you roll with it, it's a lot of fun. But if you constantly are just like, what's going on? That's not realistic in this game about aliens.
Yeah.
Like,
So
all right.
so Raquel, for reference, in the last stream we took down a cult that wanted to paint everything in the world blue, and I got murdered by exploding trees.
Yes. That had the best expression. I should have screen capped that and put it in context.
I should have. I wanted somebody to clip my my summary of EarthBound story because I was like, this is great.
Oh
Just
my
go
gosh,
along with it.
that trash can guy looks like a rejected Muppet.
Yes, this is the putrid moldy man.
This is like
Oh wait,
Gonzo's
they're not.
grandpa.
They're weak to ice, not fire. I'm dumb.
Well, blue is in your username, so that would make sense that you'd be fine with joining the happiest.
Mm-hmm. All right, freeze. There's an item in Mother 1 called the Super Spray, and if you fight any insect enemy, you just use it and it instantly destroys them all.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
Dr. Tabby said it. I was waiting for it.
Oh, yeah.
We said it all through last stream. We need
everything.
Ben to be here
Of course,
so we can finish
everything
that.
in your bedroom is blue. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't have guessed blue. To be fair. Also, I hope Pamtree is okay. I mean, I'm sure you're taking good care of Pamtree, but. And also the other one. I'm just like, okay, how's Pamtree and the other one? Because I have two. I have two succulents. And when
What's the other one?
We were all, I don't know, I just said she could name it because we were all like ousted from the university and we're all just like, well,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't have room for these
Right.
plants. Oh, okay, good. Pamtree's fantastic. I hope he isn't acting up. And so I'm just like, here, take my succulents. I'll get them later. And so I don't know when
fix
that'll
it
be.
later.
I'll fix it.
Yeah. Yes. What did you
Oh,
end
no,
up
no,
naming?
don't worry
What
about
did you end up
Pamtree.
naming the other one?
Yeah, I'm curious, Raquel. I feel like we've had this conversation before, but
Does it end up being like the plant who must not be named?
maybe it's like, maybe Pamtree is like succulent me, and the other one is succulent Toby. You know?
Ooh, spooky.
Oh, that's fine.
Pamtree and friend.
Pamtree and friend. That's actually the name of my my next mixtape.
Pamtree and friend.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just like a picture of both of your succulents as the cover, and that's it. It's just
Pamtree's
Pamtree
lady
and
friend. Are they engaged? I hope so. This is lore right here.
Oh, yeah, this is world building right here.
Oh, it's a handsome Tom. Let's fight him. I think this is
let's
handsome Tom. Yes, it is. Okay. Ugh. Well, that was
I
easy.
don't remember this enemy at all.
They're obscure. Like, I mean, you don't. There are a lot of enemies that you'll just never see because if you aren't exploring, you won't find them.
I don't remember a disembodied marionette, but
There are actually two. There's a palette swap called the Peeping Tom. No. There are two of them. Also, the Trick or Trick Kid.
great options.
Yes. My two favorites.
Dude, when I was probably
No, we don't want to go to the hotel yet because that would
When
be
I was
bad.
when I was probably
Smiling
7,
Sam, yeah, that's it.
when I was probably 7 years old on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Little Snowman 888 is going to appreciate this story because it involves our beloved DM at my 7th birthday. My 7th birthday. It was like I don't even remember what the theme was. It was like a bug birthday, I think. And so I had like this chocolate cake with all these fake like toy bugs on it. I don't remember why, but I had this karate like shirt. I did not do karate. We must have got it at Ohio Thrift or something. Yes, I had a DM at my 7th birthday. No, I grew up with Jonathan, and he was at my party.
Oh, is he your DM?
Yeah.
Nice.
One of that same guy who made, actually it's the same guy who made me those mixes, bought me an adult-sized Hulk. Like, it's like a beach ball, so you inflate it, and it is the size of a person, and is like, it was just a giant Hulk. And
Excellent.
the literal evening that I got it, Jonathan bit a hole in it. And
I
so
didn't know- I
every
didn't know portal
every
snakes
morning I'd
appeared.
have to. This was before Luke was born, so like I had a bunk bed, but Luke wasn't there yet. So I had this Hulk just in the top bunk, and every morning I'd wake up and it was like Flat Stanley. It was just laying there, like in need of vital fluids, just lying there. And I
It's
remember the
amazing.
first Halloween that I had my inflatable Hulk. I
Smile
pulled
and
the
say,
curtains. I pulled the curtains closed, turned on the lights in my room, and then leaned the inflatable Hulk against the curtains. Because my family and we went to like a theater that night instead of staying home for Halloween. Like we all just went out as a family, and I thought it would just be the funniest thing if I closed the curtains and then leaned my giant Hulk up against the curtains and turned the lights on behind him. I don't know why I did that, but I thought it was funny. But yeah,
That's pretty funny.
Jonathan bit a hole in my Hulk
Excellent.
the night I got it. I don't remember why he attacked it.
Well, why not?
Yeah, you know
October's
what?
a really great month. I also like October a lot.
October is neat.
Let's see. Okay. I'm just sort of like wandering around just to get a little bit more experience because, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter. Given what we'll be doing pretty soon.
Doesn't matter. Welcome to the circus. I
Let's go
completely
to the
forget
hotel.
this part of the game as well.
3 has one of the best themes once you clear it out, actually. It's really good. Man,
Like songs.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I did not mean, okay. Guess we're doing it now.
Guess we're staying at the hotel then.
Wait, oh, I know what. I'm missing something. I forgot to... There's something I need to do first. I was like, wait, don't stay at the hotel yet, but no, we're good. We're gonna head and call Mom, because we don't want to get homesick. Okay. I could do inventory management later, because, spoiler alert, we're not going to be playing with Ness and Paula for a while.
What? I'm just joking. I do remember that.
Yes, you do. How could you not?
Of course a 13-year-old boy can stay in a hotel by himself.
Well, that's like every kid's dream, though, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I want to have this whole room.
With the exception of a car, this child is a fully functional adult.
Yes.
He does everything that adults do. Like, he has all the freedoms. He just goes.
Well, you know, those RPG protagonists, they're powerhouses.
You're right.
All
He
right.
also has Paula, who's like a crazy, powerful wizard.
Oh, I solidified.
Is
Nice.
that a trash demon? What is the name of that sprite?
It's a smelly ghost.
Oh.
I'm taking out this. Oh, goodness. Oh, come on. I got possessed.
That's not good.
It's really bad. I mean, it's not gonna matter, to be fair, but it's a fun status. It's cool that it exists. It's just a little annoying. So basically, there's like an invisible third party member that's gonna be like bothering us.
Oh, just causing you damage.
Yeah, little damage, or to like freeze us for a turn. All the characters are like 13. They were actually, their ages were brought up a little bit from the Japanese version, and they were made to make a little more fierce because Americans like it when people are violent.
Right.
And so, yeah, so like the characters are made to look a little older, stuff like that. A little localization change. Gotta go talk to the zombies.
Trash demon's a good name for. I mean, that's immediately what I thought of when I looked at it. But Smelly Ghost is also good. I also like Smelly Ghost.
Zombies staring into our soul. And that unlocks progression.
There's so much about this. There's like, I forget how much ground this game covers. Like how much stuff there is in this game.
There's a lot of stuff. This game has like 70 more stuff than the last one.
Almost 70. Now it's
Here we are. Oh yeah, strange bikini lady.
How do you make a pixel character look older? You
oh no. Like if
older.
So they're like their official artwork and how they're depicted. Not the sprites. The sprites are the same. I love how the music is like so messed up.
There's almost 70 more stuff than the last game. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, ambushed.
They realized the mistake with the other games that there wasn't nearly as much stuff as they wanted, so they added considerably more stuff.
You need more stuff.
I mean, how long is the play time of this game? Like, what is roughly, if you had to estimate, like an average playthrough?
It's just like 40 hours, maybe
40 hours.
No.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I play this game fast.
That's true.
I play this game really fast. I'm not entirely sure because like a lot like because the whole trope of like RPGs being 70-hour games started in this era. EarthBound I don't think is that long. I don't think it records your playtime though, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's like 30. I'd say 30.
I was just wondering how it stacks up against some other games because like
it's not as long.
In the amount of time that this game is going on, like the number of play hours, there is so much in this game.
Yeah.
Like you do not lollygag in one area for very long. Like they're constantly introducing new stuff.
I'm always going from objective to objective, but like the areas are really dense and there's a lot to see and take in, which is very cool because the areas are very well fleshed out. And actually the strategy guide of the game is presented like a travel guide, so you always get like locations, you get like the average temperature. It's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like there's a lot of love put into this game. And we got Jeff and his gay roommate Tommy. Tony. All right, I am very excited. Jeff is one of my favorite characters because he's a little OP, sort of. It takes a while for him to get there, but no.
Those are good characters. The characters that are a little OP.
Raquel sent a link. Wait, hold up. Breath of the Wild is a long game. Breath of the Wild has like 360 stuff.
What are you talking about, dude? I watched the Terminal Montage playthrough video. I know how to beat that game.
Oh, are you watching is that the speedrun animation?
No, I was just making a joke about how it doesn't take nearly as long.
Oh, no, yeah.
In a separate tab.
I'm not going to open up that link. I cannot.
It's Jeopardy!
Jeopardy?
Yeah, you've seen Jeopardy, right?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything then. You're going to watch it on your own.
All right.
Because I will not tell you what it is, but it's pretty great.
Okay.
I'll let you discover it for yourself. It's pretty great. Is this guy wearing a green mask, or is that just like
it's just his
shadows?
Eyes. Yeah, just his shadows.
Okay. Or
maybe it's glasses. A lot of the sprites look a little weird. I'll watch it. Here, Raquel, you can put it in the Discord, and I can check that out. Just put it in videos or something. And the key's broken, so time to get the bad key machine.
The bad key machine?
Yep, it's for bad keys. If you have bad keys, use the bad key machine.
Oh, not like, ooh, I want a bad key, and it dispenses.
No.
But, okay.
I think that would be a lot more fun, but...
Just put in a quarter, get a bad key.
Yes.
That goes to nothing. I mean, in this world's economy, like, you know, it's whatever.
Time for your entire inventory to get full really fast.
Welcome to Skyrim.
Yeah. Oh,
dude.
Hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now, and maybe none of my business, but don't you think it would be good to take a break? No. Who are you? Oh, I'm Nessa's dad. Oh, I love how he recognizes that. He recognizes that you're Jeff. He's like, whoever you are. Attention to detail, man.
You can put it in the memes chat. That's where that video belongs.
True. If it's a meme, then it can go back.
It is. Normally it would go in videos, but that specifically needs to be put in its rightful place. Jeff. Good old Jeff. What defines a meme? Oh man. I mean, that's a loaded
the fact
question.
that it's easily copied and spread fast, and also usually I don't know. That's usually the main term they use.
It comes up in conversation every stream, but like it really depends on the era because like a good part of what a meme is now is like references to other memes. So it's
a lot of memes are very stupid and I don't like them. But
there are plenty of garbage ones.
There are some good ones.
But once in a blue moon there's one that's just like perfect. You know? It's just perfect in every way, shape, and form.
Uh-oh. Raquel's charging up.
What? She is. She's about to blast the Kamehameha wave. That was like the King of Hawaii, spelled like the same, spelled that way.
Yes.
King Kamehameha. I don't. Is that character's name Maxwell?
Yes.
Wow.
You're in this game, but not really.
I have that sort of shirt with the red rings at the neck and the shoulders.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do. I've seen that.
Hence my laughter. And is he shorter than the other sprites?
I don't think so. He's pretty average. He's the guy downstairs with the green rings around his eyes.
Oh, Maxwell's. Oh.
He's not in here. No.
I thought Maxwell was in the bottom left, and I was like, oh.
No.
I don't want to be the Riddler downstairs.
He's like, this guy just chastised me for stealing all the cookies for someone's birthday.
Sheesh.
I need these cookies. Don't bother me. Oh, there's the kapow.
You just got kapowed.
I did get kapowed. Yay.
You got kapowed.
Whee! And here's a unique sprite of Jeff jumping.
A once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Yes. Now it's time to buy a pack of bubblegum for the monkey.
The things you say on this stream is just
this isn't even. This isn't the half of it.
We need to buy bubblegum for the monkey.
Yeah.
I mean,
good news. What's the good news? I'm very excited.
Good news is great.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, that's great.
Is that her short film?
It is, yes.
Congratulations.
I need tickets for the premiere showing that nobody can go to because of the epidemic.
The closed screening of?
Yes. I need a ticket for the Zoom call for the screening.
Cries single tear.
Yes. Alright. Bubble Monkey. Acquired. Oh, sweet. Cool. Alright. Now we got a monkey.
That reminds me of how the whole Mandela effect regarding Curious George, of whether or not he has a tail. I love blowing people's minds with that.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't, and everyone always forgets that.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't have a tail.
I am unaware. Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard of that as a misconception.
Some people remember him with one.
Huh. We got Butterfingered in the chat.
Butterfingered.
I like that.
Identify yourself.
Or don't.
Or don't.
Remember, never give out personal information online.
Yes.
Except for blood type.
Oh, it's Grayson. She's also in my D&D group.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All the friends. Friends are gathering.
And friends.
And friends.
My address is Earth.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean,
what?
that's not the same for everyone in the calls.
I can't tell you guys where I'm from. It's too scary.
I'm still floating through the Ethereum.
Yeah.
Like I'm
so for context,
participating in the stream on like a crappy laptop.
Yeah, so last semester I had Ben, or not Ben. Well, we did. I had Max on the radio show, and like in the ritual that I used to summon him, there was like a weird quirk. I think we messed something up, and so he's still sort of like stumbling through space and time. But
yeah,
he'll be fine. He can still join us.
Skyrocketing through the Ethereum, and Barefist Thunderkick is asleep in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Toby fell off the top of the car a while ago.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Well, no. He didn't fall. He jumped off. He's taking
Yeah.
on the abyss in full force.
it's whatever. He's taking on the abyss in full force. I love that.
No, he like this is the guy who wants to punch the sun.
It's true. The next stop we make, we need to pick up Butch.
Oh, then we have the whole party together.
I just want to like collect. I just want to collect.
No, okay, Max, I have a project for you. You need to draw an RPG party of 4 with Butch, Barefist, Toby, and the fourth one I can't remember.
Uncle Skeleton.
Uncle Skeleton. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say because you're the artist. You don't need to be in it.
I don't need to be.
No.
Dude, that would be such a.
That would be good
picture.
because we also need fan art of Toby.
Yeah.
Well, actually, It has to. It has to be respectful. It has to be respectful.
I want to try drawing Toby.
I was gonna say it needs to be
something.
respectful. Otherwise, he will be angry and it will not be good. But if he likes it, he'll keep it.
Actually, Grayson is relatively new to our D&D party, and her character is so freaking awesome.
Really?
Like, yeah, her character literally fell out of the sky mid-battle. And,
Excellent.
like, no one knows why yet. And she was just, like, rolling with it. I feel bad because there are things that she has had to adapt to that normal players should not have to,
I bet, yeah.
put up with. Our bard, the first question our bard asks everyone is how tall they are. Like, he needs to know.
Oh, I see.
It's
important.
So many... What?
It's important information.
Yeah. He's pretty sure he's a halfling.
Let's see. Oh, I need to check this quickly.
And it's And Snowman hopped off for a bit, but his character
Rude.
is also so cool. He'll be back, I think. His character is Dragonborn.
Hey, best race right there.
A Dragonborn who does all the flips.
All the flips?
All the Batman landing on the ground and like the cape fluttering down. All of that. Dude, it's so good.
All the flips? Good. I love the flips.
All the flips.
Yes.
Like, between, actually both of them, like, there's so much firepower between his character and Grayson's character. Like, we're pretty, as of this moment, we're rolling with a pretty dope OP crew. Like, cool. Overall.
Now,
I was
like,
talking with...
in the one, yes, this is Pikachu.
Yes.
In the one, I killed Pikachu. He's gone.
Yes, he's gone forever.
In the D&D campaign that I like, my first one that I played, I was like the only competent character, and it was like so bad because so Colin was DM.
Yes.
And we were playing with some younger people, so like I can't really blame them, but I'm just like, you guys are so like, we're not supposed to be destroying each other for fun. Like, don't do it. Yeah, there's a big bad right there.
Yeah, little like new players in D, like they're just like automatically murder.
Like you got like random chaos, and then you have orchestrated chaos, which is the kind of chaos that's actually better, and that I enjoy.
Orchestrated chaos is one thing, but when you just start like insulting and fighting people for no reason whatsoever, that is called being a murder hobo, and it's the worst kind of player to have in your party.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just get the entire crew in trouble for no good reason.
Give me some stew, thank you, sir.
These guys are very focused.
Yes, they're the Tessie Watchers. Over Lake Tess. We're gonna see Tess, guys!
Dude, I keep on forgetting. There's so much in this game.
I'm very excited to see Tess. Yeah, I have to remember that like all of this is new for some people, and it's kind of like shocking.
Oh, it's like oh my, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's like when you get a car and it has that new scent to it, but then like people it loses that new scent and you get used to it, but then like somebody else gets in your car and you're just like, what is that? Raquel says, we have a murder hobo who likes to try to murder me and succeeded once. Ooh.
But she came back. She's cool like
that. Oh, yeah, of course.
It's Tessie.
It's Tessie.
Woo. Now, if there was a derp face to precede all derp faces, this would be one of them.
That would be one of them. Along with the tree, this is also a pretty good one.
Abyssal Master, I see. Oh, Master. Oh, I know the Abyssal Master. He's pretty cool. If you get on his good side, he can bring you back a little bit. He's like, yo, heal me up. and he just like throws a stim pack at you.
Dude, that's why you don't insult the person with the heals, like the ability to bring you back.
I control whether or not you die.
Gonna have to listen to the music later.
It's very good.
I believe you. I'll take your word for it.
A lot of the songs are reused from the first game to very good effect. one in particular, Snowman, which was playing in the boarding house, is a fan favorite. Hey, it's Garrett.
Hey!
He's here. We love the gaming. Love the gaming. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, Abyssal Master has high ping. Really?
That's inconvenient.
Well, you know that's true. It's the connection's a little weird. I had to get an extender for my underworld net.
Snowman, we were talking about our D&D group and how between you and Grayson we have like so much firepower.
You have to come back for the pencil eraser here, and it even like this is one of the optional statues though. I always forget because I'm like half the time I just don't erase it because I don't like carrying that thing around when I don't need to. And then there's also the eraser, which you only use once.
The eraser?
Yeah, well, in Japan, the eraser was instead an iron octopus statue. I forget what they were in the English, or no, I forget what the pencils were. What were the pencils? The pencils were sands, yes.
Yeah.
Sands originated as an iron object in EarthBound.
Okay, Avery, opinion on this, and people in chat. Erasers that, like old erasers that make this, like the smudge worse.
Yes.
Like erasers that literally.
Those are the worst.
Just.
I hate those things.
Like spread the graphite around and make everything worse is possibly one of like the most frustrating things.
It is something that should not exist, just like olives.
Well, like, how do some erasers do that, but some don't? Is it just like how old the pencil is?
It depends on their parents.
Because you can tell just by like touching it whether or not it's going to work.
Yes.
And if it doesn't, I just throw it away because it's useless.
Just like these worthless protoplasms.
They look like little ice cream scoops.
Yeah, a little bit. You know what? Sort of the little top third of them is sort of like my hair right now. Except my hair is not purple. I wish.
The little floof.
It did,
I wish
yeah.
My hair had been purple when I went to watch the race, but it wasn't.
Toby Fox, who was known as Radiation when he made his EarthBound Halloween hack, Megalovania actually, was a song that he made for his Halloween hack first, and then reused later in EarthBound. So
I did not know
if you want to hear an old prototype version, not prototype, but like an older version of Megalovania, jeez. Just look up the Halloween hack version. It's pretty good. It's actually a lot like grittier and darker sounding, and I like that a lot. And it's also a very dark hack. I actually have it, and I played through it, and it's weird. It's also pretty difficult too.
Mad Duck.
Yep.
Dude, did I tell you about the time when I was?
Heal.
Did I tell you about the time when I was a kid and a goose chased me?
I think so.
Into a tree, not like up into the branches, but literally like I ran into it at full speed.
Someone's
and bruised my my finger underneath the nail.
Oh.
And also like I was bleeding. It was bad.
Yikes.
That goose.
Geese are terrifying. You don't fuck with geese.
I wasn't. I can't say I wasn't messing with that. I don't know. I was probably messing with it.
Maybe you got what you deserved.
Something at it. Probably.
A croissant. Yes.
Croissant. For some reason I
Well, you know, Metroidvania
and Megalovania.
They're almost the same thing.
Practically the same thing. I mean, it's there.
As someone who has defeated Sans before, I will say it's actually a really fun fight. It's hard, but that's one of the best parts about it.
That game definitely falls into a category of game where after I watched someone play through the entire game, I didn't necessarily have the desire to run out and go buy it for myself. Not because
it's not for everyone.
Thought it was a bad, right? Not because I thought it was a bad game, but because it was so like emotionally taxing to watch that.
Oh yeah.
It's like
well, especially if you do a genocide run, it's crazy.
It's kind of like for me, it's like when I watched Avengers Endgame, and then like the next couple days, people in my family would be like, "Dude, let's go watch it again." I'm like, "No." It's like I like, it was so emotionally taxing to watch That it's like that's not a movie you just sit down and watch. Oh, we're gonna watch.
Meanwhile,
a movie again
I'm here
this evening.
and I don't give a shit. So everyone's like, the new Avengers. I'm just like, go outside. To be fair,
you also worked at a theater.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
So you were surrounded and
bombarded.
One of
the craziest work shifts of my life.
That's gonna be a
it's
story.
Brick Road.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna be so cool. I say I worked opening night of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, that's seriously gonna be a little slice of history that.
And the one before Infinity War as well. But like the it's cool because we actually obviously you get the files for the movie beforehand. Because you got to make sure it works and everything, and so we're like, oh, we'll just like make sure it's working. So like we watched like maybe like the first scene a few days before it was actually like premiering. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know.
FBI, open up.
Let's see.
I forgot about these sad slugs.
I'm getting a call from unknown right now. There's no number. No, thank you.
It's Toby. Don't answer it.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh.
I inherited my family's phone number.
It isn't even Toby time yet. But you know, I was awake for Toby time yesterday, so that's maybe why he was able to get closer to me.
Raquel wanted you to answer it with a silly accent.
Oh, not on stream. I don't want to be rude.
Hello. Yeah, this is he.
This is he. It's Sans Undertale.
Me, Sans Undertale.
Okay, wait. Bread roll.
I've never called anyone.
Cranked called?
Yeah, cranked call. Well, you call them and then they get cranky.
Raquel, I would love to, but we can...
If I call you right now, will you answer with a silly accent?
We can save that for another time. I'm preoccupied.
Preoccupied.
I'm preoccupied, and also my mind is not in any state to be making phone calls right now. I'm hardly playing this game right. Well, that's not true.
I was just gonna say, come on.
I can sleep through this game, and I have. Not really. Listen, sleep is an optional step. No, I care a lot about my personal health and my routine.
Right.
I got as much sleep as I could, and I will be getting a lot of sleep tomorrow because I'm also about to die, but whatever. Death is temporary. But no, I'll make sure I balance things out because I'm still figuring it out because it's my first week. But no, I feel fine. It'll probably hit me later tonight, though. So I'm gonna bring snacks. Snacks for work. It's great you could join, though, for sure. Because...
Yeah, I'm loving all the interactivity on this one.
Absolutely. And, once we get enough... how did I get a... I'm okay with the preemptive strike, but I don't know how I got it. If we get enough... once we get enough... viewers and everything per stream, we can actually become an affiliate on Twitch, which is something I would like to shoot for. Because we have the stream time, we have we need the follower count first. So if all of you guys can follow us, that would be excellent.
Snowman, we were talking about our D&D session, and I mentioned how awesome and flippy your character is. And how between you and Grayson, there's so much firepower going on in the group.
If you can defeat people by flipping into them and jumping on them, I will give you a snack.
It's like, the old Batman animated series when he's just doing all the landings where the cape flays out onto the ground and he just slowly stands up. That's literally just what I'm envisioning the character doing all the time.
Yes. Okay, let's see. Luckily, these mushrooms actually can't mushroomize you. That's a pretty dangerous status if you're on your own.
That's also true. Flipping over while breathing fire in air upside down
I didn't heal.
Great.
Oh, well.
If you die to mushrooms, that will be like the ultimate Nintendo.
I'm gonna try not to.
First it was the
I'm dead.
Goombas.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Did I didn't save at the phone, did I?
I don't remember.
I don't think I did. It's fine. It's more experience anyway. Oh, I did. Wow. I have it, I guess. Jeff had a long run.
We have some F's in the chat for Jeff.
This is Brick Road. He wants to become a combination of a man and a dungeon. He designed the Brick Road. His name is also
Jeopardy, yeah.
His name is also Brick Road.
Brick Road. So if
It's
okay,
a metal
so question.
pencil.
Hold on. I'm working on something. Okay, so if that guy became a cult leader of a group of cultists who worshipped the color yellow and he painted himself yellow, would that mean that those people would be following Yellow Brick Road?
No.
Oh.
He has a yellow. He does own a yellow submarine though.
Oh, okay.
And in a later dungeon that he makes, it samples from a Beatles song actually.
That was like joke acrobatics, and I twisted my ankle as I landed.
Well, no, that was good. That was well put together.
Sure. Well, oh well. I'll just put one little chalk mark on my blackboard for failures. I have like 3 in the column that has my name over it, and like.
I still love the fact that your name is Butterfinger.
Butterfinger.
It's like a Gurg is like some sort of monster, but it's got butter and finger.
Yes.
2 things which I have, by the way. I have butter and finger.
Fingers?
I have at least 1 finger and some butter in the refrigerator.
I don't keep the stuff around.
I hardly ever use butter for anything, though. I use it when I make pasta, and I
don't really use it all that much either.
My brother loves butter. It's crazy how much he'll put on, because he'll just like make like 4 bagels and put butter on all of them, and at that point it's half a stick of butter. It's like, that's so much. It's almost as much as 4 sticks of butter.
4 sticks of butter bakery. I was just gonna say it.
We have to make a reference, but not explain 4 sticks of butter.
Dude, when we shared those videos in the Discord when we were playing Minecraft, it completely dawned on me that like none of those people had seen or heard about those before.
No, and I think it's for the best.
I think it's for the best too, that we make references that no one understands, because that won't drive certain people away like it did.
Well, I mean, it's how you acquire viewership. It's the intrigue.
Ah, okay. So that's the
Raquel says 4 question marks. That's an acceptable response.
That is perfectly acceptable. Question marks are acceptable. Yeah, 4 sticks of butter bakery.
I'm a big fan of the shape of the question mark. I think it's very hot.
It's in a modern style.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a modern
Arial, sexy font right there.
Arial.
Oh, monkey. Oh, wait, what? It's green. Okay.
Yet another.
It's green.
Again, how I got alienated from my guy peers when I was younger is as soon as you say Ariel, the first thing I think of is not the font, but is Little Mermaid.
Well, I mean,
since they have 4 sisters, I took all of those movies. Yeah,
so
I watched all those movies.
As soon as you take,
good.
They are, yeah. But like, as soon as you take any design class, you'll never look at type ever again. It's like, everything looks awful. People don't know how to design anything.
Okay, I will say, in Westerville alone, there are like 3 businesses that use papyrus font, and it drives me crazy.
Papyrus.
That is like one of my pet peeves.
Papyrus.
It's just like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, the way I see it is, if I can name the font you used for your business that's on your letterhead, and I can name the font you used, you did it wrong.
Yes.
Because like that means you probably scrolled down like 3 times and just picked one. You're like, ooh, this one looks like ancient and fancy, this papyrus, and they just picked it without thinking. Like, well, it doesn't
Raquel,
look good
you know
on
Raquel,
a business.
It's true. Girls don't poop. They just don't. But also, yes, Butterfinger, the design, like, it's just crazy, the whole thing. With like font, like there's so much that you wouldn't know, and there's also a lot that they want you to know, but is absolutely useless. Like if you can tell me what a bowl is on a piece of text, then I might give you a thumbs up, but it's not going to be useful to you at all. Yeah.
So how is that spelled?
like be like a bowl. Like no, legit.
Oh.
Okay, every single piece of text has a name, and I don't know why, but they do.
I believe it. That sounds
because
like
somebody needed to know. They're like, all right,
probably
this is the ascender. This is the descender. This is the what are the funnier ones? Bowl is good. 10 out of 10 would bowl again.
Not with your grandma. I'm never bowling.
There's a part of text called a counter,
she'll
which is like a
pay
bowl
everyone
except
again.
it has empty space in it. You see what I'm getting at here?
Sheesh.
All
Sounds
right.
like a
I'm
fun
gonna
thing to
nuke this
learn.
cave boy. This is one of the
You
best.
say I'm gonna nuke this cave boy?
Yes. Also, I died. I definitely underestimated that guy. These guys are annoying, but like once you can take them out, you can get a lot of experience. So that's something I'm probably gonna work on. Also, Bubble Monkey's gone, but he wasn't that helpful, to be fair. So, I mean, he was, but in battle, he wasn't too helpful.
He raised Nessie from the depths, but beyond that,
He did.
not really.
And it will. We're not done with him. Don't worry. I do know the difference between tracking, kerning, and leading. Or leading, whatever. So tracking is the space between all characters. Kerning is the space between individual characters, and I'm forgetting what letting is. Actually, no. Is letting between lines? And then tracking is in between characters, and then kerning is... I know for a fact that kerning is in between two different characters. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
The place that you were always told to read.
Yes. Yes, I know that.
Yes, I know that.
Okay, sorry, I did
poor
have tracking and
slugs.
kerning right. No one cares about letting. Ugh, no. What else is there? There's X height, which is
Again,
sort of what you think it is.
These just sound like more EarthBound spells.
I'm not fighting unicorns. Those are actually not in this game, despite what you would think. Those are slugs, but there actually is a. Well, no, it's called a pitbull slug. Later on.
Snowman said, "I keep thinking I'm seeing you fight unicorns."
Yeah, that's
He's
what
watching from his phone.
That's what I was referring to.
Yes.
You know, you're not far off.
They do look. I mean, they kind of have
They're
like
living
a horse
creatures that are in fact
silhouette.
magical and have horns, but these have two horns.
There
So
are
that
deer
in my
in
so that
Asia
in my
have-
mind makes them twice as powerful.
There are deer in Asia that have one singular horn on top of their head, and that's where some people think someone might have got the idea of
okay.
unicorns, because they have hooves and everything, but they have a horn on their head.
Yes.
And like everything drawn back then, no offense to early artists, but like everything's a little bit wonky looking. So if someone tried to reproduce like a deer with a horn on it, it probably would have ended up looking like a big old horse.
Yeah.
Just makes the experience more magical. That's right. You know, if this game wasn't magical enough, you can imagine that the slugs are unicorns.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes the game even more magical.
Mm-hmm.
A game where
I can't wait until we can fight the French kiss of death. That's a thing. What else is there? Hard crocodile. I can't wait to fight hard crocodile. As opposed.
Does hard crocodile scraw though?
He does not croc scraw. No.
Oh, then I'm disappointed.
Yeah. But he can hard.
Okay, that's good.
That's why they named him after all.
Gotcha.
There's also Farm Zombie. We will be seeing Farm Zombie pretty soon. Oh, don't explain this to me. I know the UFO was here. I built the UFO, you dingus. Jeez.
I think you need to pronounce that as UFO.
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 UFO. Alright, time to save and do some grinding. Maybe. This is his father. It's just father, Dr. Andonuts. And he's like, wow, it's been 10 years. Let's see each other again in 10 years.
Yikes.
He's like, by the way, why are you here?
Did you know that picture of Albert Einstein with
This
the
is all
crazy
lore
hair
stuff.
was a
I hope you
photobomb?
guys are all reading this because this is important. What?
You know that the photo of Albert Einstein with his hair spiked up all crazy and his tongue sticking out was photobomb?
It was a photobomb?
He was trying to ruin a news photographer's shot, but they just ended up using it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wait, let's see. It does, yeah. Maybe Robo came from there.
To be fair, Raquel, he plays these games every year, so he knows the text by heart.
I do play these games by ear. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that much, but I do know them very well. I don't think I have enough IQ to restore some of these items, but that's fine. Yeah,
the real inventor of E equals MC squared.
E equals MC squared. Dr. Andonuts. Einstein stole it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Chrono Trigger is another really good one. I might play that sometime, but not anytime soon because I'm trying to.
That's a game I've heard
a
lot about, but
it's
I know
so
literally nothing
good.
about. Besides that, it probably involves time travel and shooting things, just based on.
It does. And shooting things in more than one way that you would expect.
Oh.
But yeah, time travel for sure. That's like the gimmick. It's very good.
I took Latin. I understand Chrono Trigger.
Let's see. I'm actually
effort.
I'm actually a very slow reader. I'm reading Percy Jackson right now, and it's like super easy to read. I'm just like not reading it. But no, like I'm just it's good. It's very good.
I think I fall into that same category where like I can read perfectly fine. Like
yeah, I like to take it because I get so immersed in the world. I'm like imagining things, all that stuff.
I just don't read like.
I'm only reading the first one, Raquel. Yeah, I can't read that long. But yeah, I'm reading the first one, and it's very good. Very good.
I remember seeing the trailer for the movie, the first.
I rewatched the movie because we basically, well, you already know this. We got to pick the last book for our colloquium, and we wanted to pick one that wasn't dumb, and so we picked that, and it was good. But we also watched the movie, and like, the movie isn't so bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna go defending everything, except like I think there's a lot of hate for it, but. Like, the bottom line is, like, you've got, like, when you adapt a book into film, it has to be changed a lot, but, like, they change so much, and it's actually terrible, but I think we were having this conversation last time, where, like, it takes itself too seriously, where the book is,
tries
like...
to make, like, a
because the book is, like... The book... Oh,
action heroes and make it brooding, and...
Yeah, like, the book is... It also, like, decharacterizes, like, everybody, changes so much plot, there's so much that they left out. But no, so like the book is for middle school kids, like, and then they're like, okay, so they're like in high school now, and they're like edgy and.
I don't like it when they try that stuff. It's just cringy.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say edgy, but yeah. Well.
I think there's a lot to be said for movies that are based on books. But I can confidently say that I would never want that responsibility of doing that because it seldom goes well.
Mm-hmm. But no, the books are terrible. Not the books. The movies are terrible. But also there are some things I do have to criticize about both the books and the movies. But I can go ahead.
I was just gonna say for some things, like it just makes me shake my head when something that already has such a good story that there doesn't need to be any changing or anything, and it's a good enough story where it doesn't need adapted because it's not dated or anything.
Yeah.
And then they still manage to mess it up. Mm-hmm. It's like, if the book is good enough, if the book has stood on its own without a movie for this long, maybe check your source material and form the script around the source material instead of like taking a grab bag of names and places, shuffling them up, and then drawing them out of the hat and being like, all right, we'll put this in our movie for 5 seconds. Instead of like, I don't know, reconstructing the movie to be like dialogue, for example, is in a book. You can find it in a book already written up. That's your script right there. You may have to add stuff to make it like pad out the time. But a majority of the time, it's just like, how did you screw this up? I mean, if the book is good enough, you don't need to mess with it a lot.
Yeah, I think the one thing, so like, there is there's sort of like a science, I guess you could say, to like how you have written dialogue and spoken dialogue. Certain things sound a lot better when they're spoken, and also the way Riordan writes is like very sarcastic and witty, but also like a little kind of like childish, I would say, and so it wouldn't translate as well.
Did you watch?
But like it's hilarious, like because Percy has so much character in the books, and then in the movie he's just like generic hero, like generic male hero,
like generic white bread boy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh, like insert hero name here, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you ever watch the series of Unfortunate Events on Netflix?
I did not, but you've told me about it.
Okay, I highly recommend it because as soon as you started talking about Riordan's writing style, it reminds me very much of Daniel Handler, who wrote a series of Unfortunate Events, and they used that in the show by having narrations happen by Patrick Warburton.
Okay.
Playing Daniel, like playing the author, like the person chronicling everything. Like, the only reason I watched that series was because Daniel Handler was like directly tied to the making of it. If he wasn't involved, I would not have cared. I would not have watched it. I haven't actually read all those books, but the show is so amazingly well written.
You have told me, yeah.
And like the humor and the seriousness are all there. So I feel like that sort of thing is just, it's just unfortunate that it has to be this way, but for some things I think it's just like lightning in a bottle. You know, when the right person gets it at the right time and the right company, like a story can really flourish. But then if the wrong company gets a hold of like an intellectual property at the wrong time, and then they try to make some statement by using this property and they just bomb it. I always feel so bad for like a fandom. Like, it's almost like,
well, it's funny because Riordan has actually like totally panned the movies.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Because like if they did something like that to something I had made, I would not be happy about it. And also Raquel is asking what mic you have, because she says it's beautiful. Well, you have a Yeti, right?
I have a blue, Yeti.
I was gonna say, Max and I have the same. We have the same mic.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna heal.
Poor Jeff is just getting wailed on with a club.
Well, I mean, but they're dropping whole picnic lunches, and Jeff can just eat them in a single turn, so we're good.
Picnic lunch.
Picnic lunch.
Hey, boo boo. Picnic basket.
See, so funny enough, I only remember the first book pretty well. The only thing I remember about like any of the other books is that Nico is great. Nico's very cool.
Which book are you talking about?
Percy Jackson, and like the extended ones, because there's also more. Is he? I know he's super cool. That's great. Excellent. I am a big fan of the gay, I will say. No, like, because I've read them, it's just been so long.
How many books did they make?
Okay.
How many books did they make?
I think, okay, I guess Raquel would know, because I think there's like 3 in the original, maybe? And then there's more?
They did like a spin-off?
Yeah. Well, there's like a separate, like a sister series sort of thing. That does not make sense. This game is acting very strange today.
Why gave you a red screen when you ran up to him?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Well, so the way back attacks work is like, obviously, if you're facing away from the enemy, that happens. But it can be a little wonky at times.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's interesting. I don't remember that at all.
I just realized the name of this stream and how I haven't like addressed
well,
it. Well,
it's funny because like we'll be getting there. I think we're definitely not getting to Foresight today. I definitely overestimated how far we would get. Okay, so 5 in the OG series and 5 spin-offs.
Wow.
My brother's read the spin-offs. I've read the original series.
That's a lot of books.
Yeah. And I haven't even seen the second movie, but I have no interest because the first one is bad. Honestly, I think had the movie been on its own, like had the book not existed, I think it would have been accepted fine. But compared, like, it's always a comparison. It's really bad compared to the really bad compared to the book.
I am always thoroughly impressed with authors who can keep a series of books going and like never sell out or never like ruin their series by continuing to write them, because I feel like that's
right. There are the Egyptian ones.
That's
too.
so hard to do. Like writing a good book in isolation is hard enough, but continuing a series of books that like your readership thoroughly enjoys, I can't. That takes so much skill.
For sure. Also, I like. So, have you read the Harry Potter series?
No.
Rowling has done some
I'm one of those
interesting things with like in post. It's very weird. But yeah, no, Harry Potter's great. It's good.
I can barely finish a freaking short story. I cannot imagine writing an entire book and being like, you know what, I'm gonna write another one.
I'm actually going to take a quick break while this cutscene's happening. I will be right back.
Okay, I'll just watch the cutscene then. I have no idea what the sound for the game sounds like, because I have it muted because otherwise our audio comes back at a delay. So I'm just imagining what sort of music would be going on for this cutscene. And it's beautiful in my mind's eye. It sounds great. It's very beautiful. What should I do while Avery's gone? That he'll find when he posts this on YouTube later. I don't know. Okay, it's like do 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 do. I like that. It's a good descriptor. It's like Gurr singing. It's like Gurr singing in Invader Zim. Just doom 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 doom.
The Doom song.
The Doom song.
Right in time for the boom. I was about to say, like, honestly, half the time I take breaks because I had something to check. I meant to do that earlier. But like half the time I'm like, I should just mute everything because I have no idea what you're going to do.
Ouch, I'm hurt.
But well, no, it's just because. But like, it's just funny. What was I saying? I was gonna say, Raquel, since I know you, if you want, you can get into the chat and I can add you in. If you wanted to talk to us, but you don't need to. What monster would you want to fight from that UFO? Any monster. Are you saying from this universe or just any monster in general? Because
from Mork and Mindy.
I would fight the flying spaghetti monster personally. From the
it's all bundled up inside
Skyrunner.
A little spaceship.
No, we're in the Skyrunner, maybe on the outside of it, and then it's on the outside. We're fighting it from the Skyrunner.
Oh, let's start with from universe.
Yes, the spaghetti monster is great.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Raquel. Raquel is now in the chat, and she's not talking.
I just didn't want to hear myself on the stream, so I was gonna turn it down before I could.
Right. Okay.
I just
hello.
mute that immediately.
It's been a while since we have spoken in person.
It's like the speech jammer. Like hearing yourself at a slight delay totally messes me up, so I have to mute myself.
Yeah, I hate it.
So Raquel, you don't know anything about EarthBound?
No, nothing. Well, I played Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Yes. Okay.
And
so you've seen Ness and Lucas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know who Lucas is yet because we haven't seen him. But
well, okay, so Lucas is not in this game.
Oh.
He is in the next game. So like the way the series works is like the games are loosely connected, but they're not like you can play them all independently and understand them and enjoy them. Sort of. I would obviously play them. I would play so I would play EarthBound, and then I would play Mother 3. Except I would not play Mother 3 before playing Mother 2. And then the first game you can kind of just not play unless you really want to because it's super hard. But it's also, like, I really enjoy it, but it's an NES RPG, and so it's, like, it's hard as nails.
I have like a whole list of games I'm gonna play this summer, so like
Yeah.
it'll be a while before I can get to it, but I want to play this because it looks interesting.
Yeah, no, it's very good. This is a very fun series. Also, no, I know this series. I was not about to say the third party member was Lucas. That'd be hilarious. No, it's funny because people are like, is Lucas like his brother or something? And I'm just like, I mean, to be fair, like people would never know. But Ness and Lucas don't know each other at all. They've never seen each other in person. And I'm not going to explain how the whole universe connects because it's like weird, but
they're totally separate psychic / magical ability using children.
Yeah. So they have their own stories.
Awesome.
And Lucas's is very sad and depressing, and it makes me cry.
I look forward to figuring out the backstories.
Yes. No. So Ness was chosen by an insect. Ninten, the first protagonist, was sort of just hanging out in his house, and he got attacked by a lamp. And then
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it's the worst. Like honestly. And then Lucas was just sort of hanging out, and spoilers.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, right.
So that's how that went. It was not a genie lamp. It was legit just a lamp that has teeth because it got possessed. It's
oh gosh, what
a
are
thing.
they called? What are those
It's a poltergeist.
the monsters that are household objects?
Oh,
in,
like a yokai.
Japan?
Yokai.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
shoot. We got pizza downstairs, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Understandable.
Actually, funny enough, I'm getting a pizza very soon, in like an hour, and I'm very excited.
I'm jealous of everyone who's about to have pizza. Every
Okay.
house cat's nightmare, Little Snowman says.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's funny because cats are like scared of everything, but they're also curious about everything. So it's like, make up your mind.
It's the worst combination.
Cats are so funny. If you raise a cat right, they're great, and if you don't, you get my cat, which is it's not my cat, and it's also dead. But
Wow. Well, that I feel like you should have worked in reverse there.
Oh, don't worry
You
about
should
it.
have led with that.
But no, this cat is like the meanest thing. Freaking bipolar. Her name is Mira, and we had her as a kitten, and in all honesty, my brother and I were very mean to her.
Oh,
because
no.
because kids are just jerks to animals. I mean, obviously.
They don't understand personal space for animals and how maybe you shouldn't pick them up and throw them
Yes,
around.
and also like halfway through its life, we got another cat, and they did not like each other, and so I think she just had psychological damage or
Yikes.
something. I don't know what it was, but either way, time to get equipped because Jeff is mushy. Oh, he can't carry anything. Come on.
The first cat that Jonah had, Chocolate Chip,
Chocolate.
I remember they called her Chalk Chalk. She was
That's
she was
amazing.
an outdoor cat that would just sort of roam and then show up
Yeah.
to the porch and they'd feed her. And I distinctly remember we were in the backyard and we were petting Chalk Chalk, and Jonah just looks at me and is like, "Don't pet her right now." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, don't pet her right now."
Oh.
I was like, "Why? What?" And like she sunk one of her like fang teeth
Mm-hmm.
into the meat of my hand,
Oh.
just like the space between my thumb and my index finger.
Yeah.
And just like held on, and I was like, I had a cat hanging on to my hand like in midair. It was like suspended.
Ugh.
It was so painful. Luckily it healed, but I was like, all right, I learned my lesson.
Jeez.
Evidently, I'm not messing with Chalk Chalk ever again.
Yeah.
It's not like I wasn't like messing with her either. I was just like petting her, and all of a sudden she just
Oof.
bit my hand.
Rip.
It's like, I'm
No,
good.
like, what was I was gonna bring something up. I don't know. Yeah. Cats are weird. Let's see. I don't need any of these things. Cold remedy, maybe. No, I don't need cold remedy. I have healing. I don't need cold remedy. Insecticide spray is always nice to have. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Little Snow. My dad had 3 bros when they were growing up. They would play catch with their cat in the name of flying lessons.
Yikes. Flying
Yikes.
lessons. Ugh.
I always cringe when little kids like grab pets by their arms and legs and like move them around.
They do not like.
Yeah, it's like everything about that is like, no, let go of the cat, let go of the cat.
Yeah.
Make it mad. It's not happy. Stop messing with the cat. Just leave it be. It does not enjoy that. You remember Alden's cat, Charlie?
Oh, barely. But yes, I do.
It acted like a dog. Like when we had to
That's
their
right.
house, it would just go under the table and sit down and just like wait and be quiet and just
Yeah.
sit with everyone. I was like, that was a good cat. Charlie was a nice cat.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cat down the street named Pearl, and she's this gray cat. And like the household, like the owner is a lady that Emma and I would walk her dog a
Mhm.
lot. And so she told us the origins of this cat, and apparently Pearl was in a household where the other cat got freaking eaten by the dog that was in that house.
Oh no.
And so like Pearl
Hey,
does
speaking of
not,
dogs.
and yet Pearl is probably the nicest cat I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Like as soon as she sees me coming, she will immediately like boldly walk up to you,
Mm-hmm.
and you just put your hand down closer to the ground with your fingers together, and she'll just like nuzzle your hand
Aw.
until you literally like have to stop. Like she will do it for hours if you just keep it there.
Oh yeah, zombie
Yeah.
doggy.
Yo, I just came back to a story about a cat being eaten. I'm
Yeah.
really confused.
Well, hey, we're just about to fight a demon tent, so
Oh, awesome.
You came back just in time.
Great.
yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
Garg.
that looks like the one Pokemon that's a ball.
What
It's
does?
a purple ball with a face exactly like that.
Ghastly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it sort of looks like Ghastly's face, or Gengar. You're probably thinking of Gengar.
Probably Gengar, but
So
wouldn't
I
know for
actually had
obvious
I had a really funny. Oh no, definitely can't be worse than a Hell House.
It is worse because it's nomadic.
Yeah, it can move.
Yeah, a hell house is
But-
stuck in one spot, but
so,
this bad boy goes wherever the people who are pulling it down and putting it back up go.
The what was I saying? So I had this moment, like this what the heck moment, like I'm old now thing. When I was
Heck, I'm old.
when I was at I think I was helping with Sunday school at my church once, and so like there were these kids playing with Pokemon cards. They're just like showing them, and I'm like, oh man, I played Pokemon when I was a kid, and so I have this Gengar keychain that I was wearing, and so this kid had a Pokemon card of Scraggy, which is a Gen 5 Pokemon, which is like 2010-ish, and so Gengar is one of the original Pokemon from 1995, and so I'm like, check out this Gengar, and he just didn't know what it was. I'm just like, ah!
I had one of those moments last night. I was doing some cross stitch, and I was looking for like some music to listen to while I was doing my cross stitch, and I wanted to listen to some 2000s bops because we all know those slapped. So
Not if it's pop music.
listen, man, if you don't like Dynamite by Teo Cruz,
Okay, no, that's an
Oh,
exception.
gosh.
That's a bad exception.
Why did you say that name? Why?
Except pop music is garbage,
It's
and I
still,
hate it.
Like the echo of that song was just starting to die away.
Oh no, Butterfinger. I
Resurrected
have like, I think I have 4 binders of Pokemon cards
Oh
on
my
my
gosh,
shelf.
Avery.
oh my goodness.
Because I just like, I never even played the game. I just loved collecting them. Because
I mean,
like
you know-
the artwork is so cool.
It's
It is
really
cool.
cool.
I like how it's not all the same artist. I actually prefer that.
Yes,
I
there
like
are
how it's
so
different
many.
styles.
So
Yeah,
many.
I like that.
It's time to catch some zombies with flypaper, but actually zombie paper.
Sell that during the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Some giant, like human-sized flypaper
But
with
of
just like
course.
some brains on it.
Also,
My
time to
brother's
buy
senior
heavy
quote
artillery.
was, you can catch flies with honey, but you can catch more honeys being fly. That reminds
Snowman
me
says
of-
Hell House can fly. Okay, Hell House has to be a reference to something I don't get.
I
can
don't
fly.
know if I do
That's
either.
the worst thing I've ever heard. Is a flying evil house. That's pretty terrible.
Let's see. Can never get into pop music. I felt like there wasn't enough melody, but I'm spoiled in that regard. Video game music is excellent, and it always bothered me when people would say it's not real music because literally these people are composers. Like, are you serious?
Oh, okay. Hell House is from Final Fantasy VII. I would not have.
Oh, right. Okay. I always forget about like the track names.
I was thinking about like that bad CG Evil House movie from like 2011. I don't know what it was called.
Oh, wait. I know
Evil
exactly.
House?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's like, yeah, it was like 3 kids, and then the cover is
They have,
this
like-
house with like teeth
It's like
opening its mouth.
Smart house movie.
Yeah, it was weird.
I do remember that.
Because it fell in that weird rut between like it's not for adults, but it's not a kids movie either. So I just didn't watch it.
I was gonna bring something up and I can't remember because I'm
Video
scatterbrained.
game music.
No,
Sorry,
it was
video game
something else. I think
how composers are artists.
No.
Like how video game people.
it wasn't
make
related
music.
to that. It wasn't related to that. It was
Oh.
like some independent thought.
I doggone those independent thoughts.
Independent thoughts. I need
Yeah.
to call Escargot Express. Let's see.
Mr.
No.
Baseball Cap.
Yes, that's my helmet. My head item.
I wish that they had little googly eyes because it's like a specialized hat. It's like a Mr. Baseball cap.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
All right,
Oh, good
let's
old
see. All I do is
Apple
place
Kid.
paper on the floor in the tent of something.
Yes, Monster House. I think that's the one. I think Grayson remembers.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's called Monster House.
Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of the Escargot Express, people showing up anytime. Ooh, maybe I can get them to spawn inside. In a weird place. Because I need to get my items delivered anyway.
Weird
Oh,
movie.
here it comes.
Looked weird from the trailer. I
Oh,
was
wait, no,
like,
it's the pizza man this time. I always forget about that. I never
It's
order
the
pizza in this game.
I would not take pizza from.
Also, I'd like to imagine that he just broke through the wall because he didn't come in through the entrance.
There's just pieces of wall like flying through the air as he walks on screen. He looks
Yeah.
like a carny at like a bad like.
Oh, and he
carnival
just straight
game.
up popped out of existence. Oh,
my
I remember.
gosh,
I
you're
remember.
right.
I was gonna say. So
You were just visited by a ghost.
I think somebody mentioned something. Well, this is a ghost town after all.
Oh yeah.
But no, yesterday or like a couple days ago, one of my friends, he's like, we were talking about like bad situation. He's like, you know, it's bad to shit in the sink, but it's even worse to sink in shit. And he said that, and I'm just like, well, you know, neither one of those is preferable.
Why do we park in driveways and drive in parkways?
Exactly.
Why do we cook bacon and bake cookies? These are the questions we need to understand.
Paula is a psychic girl, and she's got telepathy, and that's it. No,
Well, one thing I think we mentioned in the first, like the other stream of this, is that she is calling out to Ness before you meet her character, which
Yeah.
I think is super dope.
'Cause
That
she needs
you're being
help.
contacted by a psychic person who, like, you've never met before. I think that's so cool.
yeah,
Isn't Ness psychic too?
he is
Somewhat, I think, but she's stronger.
Well,
magically, I think,
she has
than psychic.
she has the offensive capabilities more so than Ness does, because Ness is like your physical tank and also a healer.
Mm-hmm.
And then so Paula's like your mage. She's got the firepower. Jeff uses a lot of tools and weapons. It is good for like dealing damage and also learning about enemies because he has a spy command, so you can learn about them, which is pretty useful. Also,
How old is Paula?
they're all 12, 13.
Okay.
You know, just the right age for taking or like saving the world and stuff.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, that's when I did it. Although my brother actually, he
Is that when
beat me to it. He was 10 when he did.
Aw, man.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a younger sibling?
Yes, he is. So he's a freaking
course.
nerd.
Always trying to one-up you.
That's
Younger,
like
so he's a
legit.
freaking
Legit.
nerd.
Like I always walk up to people. Like I walk up to my family and I'm just like, you freaking nerds, and just like
What's up,
leave.
nerds?
I'm not eating dinner with you people. Let's see.
Ness-
Ness
Ness
is
a tanky healer, best
Ness
combo.
is definitely a tanky healer. You
Best
gotta have your
combo.
healers. They're important. I'm just cleaning out my
Especially
inventory
the
because we're gonna be
healer.
traveling soon. What was that?
Especially them tanky healers.
Oh yeah.
I liked tanking in League of Legends, but like not as much healing as much as protecting my comrades by like moving my way through some of the enemies and clearing a path for them, which I mean that's part of the tank thing, but also like covering retreats. So it's not directly healing, but I enjoy that sort of play where I try and stay out on the field as much as possible so they can go back and heal so I can just keep the lane open. I would always go oh shoot, what's his name? He was a big Viking. Sven top. I would go Sven top on League of Legends. The like the best map to play on. I don't remember what it was called. It's been so long since I played that game.
Hitting all of the wrong buttons. Oh well.
I literally only ever played against like bots because it was less stressful and I could just like leave the game easier because the matches wouldn't last as long. But I played so many computer like AI matches that I got enough currency to buy the most expensive character in League of Legends using just in-game currency without without spending any money at all.
League is a MOBA,
yeah. Yeah.
MOBA.
It's one of those games where it's like it's fun to log on and play, but it's not a game that I ever got super into. I dabble.
I've never played League, but I don't like MOBAs.
It is.
I have not played many.
It's not super fun unless like you're like me and you're fine playing games without a party, but it definitely got old after a while. Like I stopped playing it. I don't even think I tried out the character that I bought at the end of it all. Like I just got the most expensive character and pieced out. I was like, all right, I have played this game obviously too much. I need to turn this off and go off and play something else.
Ooh, actually, okay. Well, sorry to interrupt. I know what we're gonna do for the last. So I'm probably gonna end this at 5. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for the final 15-ish minutes of the stream. I'm gonna make sure I save, and I'm also gonna drop a save state because there is one of the coolest glitches I've ever experienced in any video game in this tent here.
Okay.
It is
I'm all ears.
So fascinating. And this isn't something I found. It's well known if you've played EarthBound. But I just have to show it off because it's insane.
All right, awesome. Do it live.
Gonna go ahead and save. Also, just gonna switch over to a different screen quickly, so that my legit SNES can make a save state.
Ooh, fancy.
Let's see. Okay, legit SNES, everybody. Although to be fair, and I'm not gonna dive into emulation because it's a dodgy subject, but it would technically be legal for me to have a ROM of this because I own the game. And I could have ripped it myself, but either way.
Well, I mean, that's, yeah, if you bought an
If you buy something and you rip it, it's okay. So basically this corner here, just this corner, normally when you check something, it'll say, like, no problem here.
Okay.
If you notice, whenever I check this corner, it sort of lags a little bit before it'll lag before the text box comes up sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna start doing some weird stuff. So I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go. Do you see that? It's giving me a bunch of random text.
Oh.
Oh.
This glitch can do almost anything, and it's incredible. Oh, it's freezing. Okay, hold up. What's going on?
Did you say this glitch can do almost anything?
Yes, I've seen, like, this can warp you places.
What?
It can. It opens up, sometimes it opens up the debug menu. I've seen it totally glitch out the screen. It'll play sound effects. It's insane, and I love it. Also, I need to be in the right place. Come on.
It's like a wormhole.
Yeah.
Wormhole.
So all you just got to do is keep checking. Keep on checking.
Meanwhile, the people standing behind you just see a child like, standing in a corner, concentrating really hard.
He's in timeout. Don't judge him.
His friends are there. That's not timeout. That's a meeting.
It might take
right
a while
there.
for things to happen, but it'll do something.
Timeout.
And then there's Hillary Clinton at that table back there. I don't know what that's all about.
It's the DMC.
Oh,
Yes, the
okay.
DMC.
In a tent, like a circus tent.
Yeah.
That's a bold campaign
Oh,
strategy.
come on. We got something. We got the weird
We're hoping
text.
the flashy colors will, like, people will notice it more and want to come because
If I just start, like,
place.
freaking out, you know something is happening.
They're trying to like attract people by relating to the people in
The circus.
People think that politicians are clowns sometimes.
So
they're like,
Hillary's gonna let
Oh,
herself be
oh,
shot out
oh.
of a cannon to like appeal to human cannonballs.
I got some
Absolutely, yeah.
weird text. Got some weird
Okay,
text.
more weird text.
Oh.
More text.
Come on.
Still
believe
no
in you.
problems.
I believe in you. There's definitely a problem here. I don't know what you're saying, Ness.
You shouldn't have mentioned it. You know I'm in the stream, which means that the stuff that you
Oh.
try doesn't work.
Sometimes it's not showing up the thing. Let's see. Yeah, it looked a little bit like ASCII getting dumped. Because I think sometimes it'll just randomly call up, like, text tests. And so, like, it'll run through the entire alphabet of the game, and it does some crazy things. I'm not getting many results, though, which I'm really surprised about, because normally it does stuff.
Avery, when it gets to element OP, it casts a random spell.
Yeah.
It creates a platform, and one of his shoes and sock disappears.
Yes. Oh.
There's a high cost for everything.
Got some weird stuff. Yeah, of course. Like, oh, here's more. Okay, now I'm getting actual text I can scroll through.
Ooh.
Oh, P. Oh, look at all the P's. So many P's.
We're going into the Matrix, everyone.
Oh, look, it's beginning. It's beginning.
It's beginning. And so it begins.
But no,
The game
of course,
self-destructing.
of course, I don't get interesting things happening whenever I'm live.
Of course, yeah. Get some bad luck charming.
Okay.
Here. Yeah.
This might
Sorry,
keep,
that would be me.
This might
Yeah.
keep looping, but it also might stop and do some more stuff. So I'm gonna keep going for a little longer.
Unless Toby is there, Avery usually has great luck, but since I'm transmitting from the Ethereum, it's all offsetting, so I apologize for the bad luck interference.
It's like a text table, but it's all shifted a little bit, so it's like a little off.
I'm really impressed with how good your sound quality is from the Ethereum. That's really impressive.
Yes.
Oh, well, I mean, there's no no interference.
We have
it just leaves the vortex at any point.
We have a combo bonus. We have a combo bonus because we have the same mic.
Right. Yeah, that's how that works.
That makes sense.
Really long extension cable.
All right, I might reload here because it's it's stuck. It's just stuck.
Because you broke the game.
If we broke it.
Broke it.
Now is not the time for uwu speak. I don't want that in my stream. Listen.
What?
What do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, it is just like Charlie.
All right, let me.
I have now told that story in like every Discord thing that I'm a part of now.
Let me
the fact
reload.
that I murdered Charlie the clown.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, poor Charlie. Poor Charlie. I posted all those pictures, Avery. I think I told you.
I saw that. Yeah.
During a break in our D&D session, and there's all the clips of that Ohio Distinctive Software website.
Yeah.
And I got the best reactions, just what I was looking for.
Nice.
Utter confusion, just absolutely horrifying images, you know, because that's what I wanted. To confuse people totally. Yeah, Charlie.exe has stopped working.
Charlie.exe.
Permanently.
I looked up gameplay of that game, and it's super jank.
Oh, yeah. It's so jank. It's so jank. Dude, I am going to get a t-shirt made of that. I'm going to design one. And make one for myself.
Ness,
that
don't
just
leave.
says, like,
you can't leave the circus.
It's just going to say R.I.P. Charlie the Clown. And it's going to be, like, a low-res picture of his face. Because it's made by some, like, old German game company who is clearly ripping off, like, Super Mario Brothers, so I don't think there'll be any legal trouble.
Yeah, probably not.
Forever ago.
I will say, I was
unless
really
the
hoping...
Nintendo spies tell them for them.
I was really hoping we would be able to get to see the Mr. Saturns in this stream, but that's gonna have to wait.
You gotta get him coming back, Avery.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get him with the tagline at the end and make him come back.
Oh yeah. Well, I love how the whole fact of like the pile of puke is just not gonna be. Oh, got some. It's just not here at all.
Well, that's kind of what the crazy text vomit is sort of like.
Yeah,
I suppose that's the closest thing you can get is that text.
It's a pile of puke.
Yep.
It's a pile of puke.
We will be
puke.
fighting. We will be fighting the pile of puke in the next stream. Don't worry.
Oh, boy.
Got more text.
Oh boy, my favorite.
You
Getting
should
some
do
weird
that
stuff.
one while I'm available so that I can
Yeah,
watch you
I
guys
think
battle.
I might move my streams a little earlier because it seems a lot more people can make it to those.
Yeah, we start raiding at 10.
10,
But
okay.
Usually we gather around like 8:30 or 9.
Oh, okay, that explains. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, we have to advertise for an 8th player because we don't have an 8th in our static.
Oof.
We only have 7.
It's funny because so I used to play like CS:GO, like even competitive,
Yeah.
and we had a party of 4 because I believe it's 5 to a team, and so we like
It was a team intra quadruplicate.
so there would
Got
be
it.
there would be 4 of us, and if we just didn't like the last person or if he was bad, we'd just kick him and get a bot instead.
Oof.
We're like, well, we can have some sort of control here because we can just
Wah,
we can just
wah.
vote him out. All right,
Yeah,
we're not
it's
getting
the
much.
case with this. So we're doing Snowman. I don't know if you know Eden 8. We're doing Savage. So we're like trying to progress on the fight. We've only made it through the first phase so far because it's so ridiculously difficult. But we have to keep getting an 8th person from like
The dregs.
yeah, just
Just
The
an
void.
absolute
We gotta-
garbo.
yeah.
I-
pull
I
them
was
out of
in
the
a-
void.
I was in a play session with Jonathan, our DM, for that game because I don't play it. I played it like 2 summers ago for a brief period of time.
Yeah.
And I was the honorary tank, and we got matched up with this one guy who just kept running ahead and aggroing everything in the cave.
Yikes.
Like it was the most. I was trying to tank, and like everyone on the team was like, I
Oh.
just started playing, and somehow
Oh.
I was not the worst person on that team. It's like I thought I'd be getting carried. This guy was the worst.
So many H's. So many H's.
That's what it says.
It's breathing on me. Oh, we got peas again. Got more peas. And now it stopped. Okay.
Now it's going.
Yeah. It's farting.
It turned into a motorboat.
Oh, P. Oh. Every time it moves, I'm like, what's going on?
Is something new gonna happen?
It really likes P and H. The pH scale. It's telling me how to do chemistry.
No, it's trying to teach you how to beatbox.
Oh, okay. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's just what it is. Actually, Garrett does that, I think.
Does he?
It's either Garrett or somebody else I know who beatboxes. Someone mentioned it. Someone mentioned it recently. No, thank you. That is not needed, Max.
I was homeschooled.
It's
We
still
get bored.
going. It's still going. That's true. I mean, we all have our quirks. I guess it's it's changing. T, Omega.
Whoa.
Wait, okay, I can't move now.
It's a pile of
Wait,
puke.
oh wait, there's like a thing in the corner. Wait, did it make a sound? Wait, I'm moving. I'm teleporting. What?
Did you just warp away?
I did. Now I'm in the cafe.
Wow.
Whoa.
This isn't. I'm not supposed to be here for a long time, and I also can't interact with anybody.
Dude, the
What?
guy with the eye patch looks awesome.
Yes. Let's see. Can I do anything?
Well, you're
There's like
stuck
a-
behind the lady and the counters, so.
Yes. Well, normally there would be something I can check here to do something, but I can't. Also, this song has like a distorted clip of the. Oh wait, I walked through her. Okay, let's leave. Can I go somewhere? Oh, did it crash? Come on, don't crash on me, please. Please, I want to go to Foreside. I want to break this game.
Is that guy? Is that
Oh
a
yeah,
coin
the
that guy was flipping?
Final Fantasy VII debug rooms are crazy. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VII, and I still need to actually play the remake because I have it. I just haven't. Oh, that's
lo-
color right there.
Oh, that's a pile of puke. That's a pile of puke right there.
Hey!
What's crazy is
Now
I
you
have
can
not
leave
like
the title.
this glitch goes so much further than this, and I want to dig deeper. I should have done a save state, but well.
That's like the ultimate battle screen right there.
Yeah.
That with just shifting around and moving.
Well, I think this is probably a good time to end it. I don't want to.
I mean, there's no better way to end it than this screen.
Yeah.
right
So we
here.
broke EarthBound, everybody.
I think you succeeded in what you were setting out to do.
Yes.
We
This is
broke it
pretty
on
good.
purpose.
We got a warp.
by design.
We got some graphical glitches. We got P and H.
Evidently, this is what happens when a miner enters a bar. That's why they don't want that to happen. The
Yeah,
world
they're just
like
like,
dissolves. into
H
cotton
does not
candy
compute.
nightmares. Yeah, just pink and black
Well,
dots everywhere.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been fun. We might break the game more later, but I think what I want to do is I'm going to wait until a little further in the game because there are more party members, and so we can test it out with that. But yes, it was great meeting you people.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Specifically,
It's great having Raquel in.
Snowman and Grayson.
I'm
Butterfinger.
probably
Thank you both
going
for
to
joining the
go-
stream today.
I'm probably going to go run because I need to run before work and also eat some food. So, thank you guys. We will be back on Saturday for something. I don't know if it'll be EarthBound. I might be doing something else. I just need to figure it out. But EarthBound is always going to be Wednesdays until I beat it. So, keep that in mind. I might move the streams a little earlier, but generally I stream at 8. But I might change that. So, we'll see. Just if you're in the Discord, you can join the Discord by clicking on the link below the stream and clicking on the little picture of the B-side record logo that I made. I like it a lot. Humble brag. So you can join our Discord server. We have a Minecraft server as well. So if you're a part of the Discord, you can join that.
And this video is going to get uploaded to YouTube on their official YouTube channel.
Yes, so the archive will
has
be
all the
there.
streams on it,
So
yeah.
you can also watch the last stream if you want.
You
So
can also watch the origin of Butch.
Yes, watch Butch, please. The origin of Butch
Yes.
is important. It's like
very
gospel.
important.
It's gospel
It's
here.
required. It's required homework.
Required material. There's a test.
Yes.
I'm writing it up. So I will see you guys on the next stream.
See ya.
Adios.